Hey everybody, my name is Frank and I'm going to be doing a short review of Pixel Dungeon. I'm going to be playing as the Huntress class, which is an unlockable class that you get, I believe, after you get... I'm not going to say you have to beat the game, but maybe you have to beat the game. So I'm going to start a new game as the Huntress class. I know you have to get pretty far down in order to unlock this class. I'm going to try to play through just the first level. The thing I like about the Huntress class is this boomerang right here, because none of the other classes have a reusable projectile, and it's really, really helpful, in my opinion. I think the other class that I would play as would be the warrior class. Got some armor right there. It's the same as the one I'm already wearing. Yup. This right here is a book that you unlock on a later level. It allows you to upgrade your class to either a sniper or a warden. I'm going to upgrade to the sniper class. Sniper class allows you to stun enemies, which is really useful as they're coming towards you. Right here is a chasm. You can jump down the chasm and take quite a bit of damage to your health bar, but it'll get you onto a lower level. If you're being chased by a lot of enemies, sometimes it's useful to jump down a chasm. Of course, then chances are you're going to land next to some enemies anyway and have reduced health, so it's like, is it really worth it? I don't know. See, like right there, he was kind of stunned. That's that sniper class at work. One thing that's really cool about this game is the levels are procedurally generated, which means it's going to be a new experience every time you play the game. In terms of like the level layout, not necessarily the enemies you're fighting and stuff like that. That's all the same. The storyline features in the game happen at the same depth. So say you go to depth 6, I believe that's the depth where you get to the shop. So that's always the same. Final boss is always on the last level, stuff like that. I believe the 9th level is a boss. 5th level, maybe a boss. I'm not really sure. I mean, look at the range on this boomerang. That is just super helpful. Enemies can't even get near you most of the time. This little icon up here is that sniper class at work again. Now, I got a potion. One good strategy to use is to wait till the end of the game to use your potions, because you don't know what they're going to be unless you have a scroll of identify. Right here I have a scroll. It's probably a scroll of identify, but I like to wait until the end of the stage to use my scrolls, my unidentified scrolls, and my unidentified potions. And I'll show you why here in a second. I'm going to clear this grass and then move back over here. Now, if I move back over here and defeat this rat real quick, you're going to see this little... Well, let's check it out. Let's see what it says. It's a barricade. It's a wooden barricade. So the reason I wait till the end of the game is to uncover all these little secrets on the level. Or the end of the level is to uncover the secrets on the level. So I'm going to use the scroll. Scroll of sleep. That would have put some enemies to sleep. It's not really super useful, but one of these potions is a potion of flame, or a potion of fire. And when I drink it, it's going to set me on fire, but it's also going to burn down that barricade. So, yup, there we go. I was kind of hoping to drink something that wasn't the potion of fire. This way, by process of elimination, I would know that that last scroll was the potion of fire, so I didn't have to set myself ablaze there. But because I waited till the end of the level to use my potion, I was able to get all this cool stuff. Because if you just test your potion as soon as you get it, a lot of times it has a use specifically for the level you're in, and you'll waste it unless you know all your all the secrets in the level you're on. So there's a lot of strategy to this game that you can use, but also, since it's just random placement of enemies and that sort of thing, it's not always you can't always win, 'cause sometimes things just aren't going to be in your favor. So I told you about that little piece of strategy. You can use the waiting to identify your scrolls and potions. Another strategy you can use is to lure enemies behind doors in order to get a better hit. Right here, up in this corner now, I have the hunger buff, or the starving buff, which means I need to eat a piece of food or I will lose health the longer I wait to eat while I'm starving. So I'm going to show you that last little piece of strategy where you can lure an enemy behind a door to get a critical hit. And like right here, when they're surprised, you can usually land a critical hit on them. When you pull them behind a door like that, see, I hit 6 points on them. That's a critical hit. You don't generally hit that at, level. Well, I think I just leveled up. Did I just level up? So luring enemies behind doors is a great way to get a good critical hit. So right now, I'm just going to fight it out with this guy. I might as well bring him behind the door. That time I didn't get a critical hit, but chances are higher to get a critical hit when you lure them behind doors like that. So I'm trying to think if there's any other bit of strategy I can share with you guys here, but really there's not. Just try to hit enemies when they're surprised. Try to have a escape route planned when you enter a room. Here, it's critical to use your little magnifying glass in the bottom corner to search when you're in these little fire rooms, because I guarantee, well, I don't guarantee, but somewhere in here, if I go over here, see, I can uncover hidden traps, and you don't want to step on those, so it's good when you enter little trap rooms to use that search feature. It'll help you out quite a bit. I'd love to find a little grave room, because those require a little bit of skill to clear, but I don't think I'll find one. So anyway, if you do find a room with some headstones in it, you'll uproot a headstone to get the treasure, and sometimes there's a little ghost that pops out, and that ghost cannot be hit with a physical attack. Sometimes, very, very seldom, you can hit him with a physical attack, but chances are you're not going to hit that guy with a physical attack. It's just not, chances are you're just not going to do it. I'm going to throw this bomb in there. Boom. Because I'm only playing for a little while. Don't really care if I mess myself up. But anyway, what you want to do for those grave sites is you want to lure those ghosts behind a door. This way you can land a hit on them when they're surprised. Not only will it give you a critical hit, but you'll be able to hit them with a physical attack, which is important. So if you encounter some of those ghosts and you're like, why can't I defeat these guys? It's like instant death every time I meet them. Just take them behind a door and you'll be able to attack them with a physical attack. Anyway, this has been a short review of Pixel Dungeon, the vanilla version, not one of the modded versions. Hope you like the content. I'm going to leave a link to the download at the Play Store in the description of the video, so go give it a download. Hope you like the game. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.